So a number of you have expressed an interest in some work in progress style videos about my projects. So this is going to be the first of those. So the current project that I'm working on is I'm making a pair of obsidian daggers inspired by Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn series. So what I've done so far is found some references for obsidian knives, brought those into Blender, done some digital sculpting, and then some cleanup work to get them ready for how I want them to fit together when they're printed. And then I have some footage of me doing the printing process that I'm going to switch to now with a bit of voiceover to explain what I'm doing. And it's voiceover Brian here. So here you can see me taking a look in my Blender workspace at the already finished 3D model that has been sculpted. I'm now just going to prep it for 3D printing. You'll notice when I click on the blade here that there's some overlapping geometry. That little peg type thing is just going to be how I assemble the parts once it's all finished and ready to put together. So I've brought this into Chichu Blocks, which is my slicer of choice. I added all of those supports manually. It is far more time consuming than it looks here, as is this file transfer. It was a big file, but now it is sent over to my printer, and with Movie Magic, it's already done. You don't have to wait the 6 hours that it took. So I'm now going to go through the process of removing the supports from my print and putting it in my wash and cure station to get the resin safe to handle. 3D printers use UV resin that, while it is in a liquid state, is not very good for you, so you do not want to get it on your skin. So I will wash it in this bath of isopropyl alcohol and then put it in the UV chamber to finish curing so it is safe to handle. And as this part gets finished up, back to me. So since that last clip, I have done a bit of work off camera that I haven't been able to get footage of. What I've done is I've sanded the 3D printed parts. I have then prepped the surfaces for molding with some primer and other things until I got them to a stage that I was happy with. And I have put them in these 3D printed mold boxes that I designed using some monster clay to clay up the first half of the mold and add these registration marks. Now, the next stage is going to be for me to pour the first half of my silicon, and I will get back with a part 2 of this video when I have some more steps of the process.